What is up, guys? Digitalnex, and we are back with another MSA, or previously known as My Story Animated. So let's just go ahead and jump right in.
Ever since I can remember, my parents always made sure I felt like the luckiest kid alive, with their huge business and a home life filled with love and attention. I was their world, and I knew no one could replace me.
It's called only child syndrome. Enjoy it while it lasts. You know, you're the only child. You get all the attention. I was the only grandchild for a while. And, I'm still, I might as well be the favorite grandchild, okay? You get all the love and attention. I remember having birthdays. I remember being showered with gifts. I still am the pride and joy of my family. All right? I came out in a golden egg and I just riz above everyone else. I rose like I just floated in the air, you know?
My life was good. I was surrounded by love and support from my amazing parents. For my 16th birthday, my parents rented out a whole luxury hotel and threw me a
Okay, my family never did any of that. Okay, we did the good old have a party in the back of grandma's house thing, you know? Invite all the cousins so it looks like there's a bunch of random people there. You know, it was fun. I will admit, I felt like I always had the best birthdays. There's tons of people, good food, good laughs, good gifts, okay? So, I may not have gotten a quinceañera, you know? They say those are only for girls, but you know, times are changing. And I'm okay with that.
Everything was perfect until we were home, and my parents sat down to tell me something that would change my life forever. We need you to meet someone. This is Nicola. Oh.
How can my life get any better, Mom and Dad? I don't know what could possibly ruin my life. Maybe if you told me you weren't my real family or something like that. I don't know. Something like that would absolutely destroy my perfect life, you know? Everything that I've been given so far, it would be crazy for me to be upset over something like that.
My, you've grown so much. You have my eyes, and your hair is so long, just like mine. Thank you so much for taking such good care of my daughter. Very funny. Now wait, Mom, Dad, what is she talking about? We adopted you when you were just a baby, and Nicola...
Oh, say it ain't so! I will not go. Oh man, turn the lights. Listen, I will not go with her. All right, you think I'm gonna give all this up? I don't think so, okay? I froze there for a second.
Right now, I have been through some really tough times, and I'm so happy that your parents have been kind enough to help us out. Us? And at that moment, there she was, a girl so identical to me. This is your sister, Sasha.
That's cool. She ain't touching any of my things. Okay, so far what it sounds like is that she just wanted to meet you. Your birth mom wanted to meet you. What are you crying about? Okay, say hello, say hi. Hi, birth mom. That's cool. Get out of my nice life. You're not taking any of this away from me. All right, you see all this? I worked hard for this. This is mine. Mi casa, not su casa.
She's 3 years younger. She's Eloise. OMG, I'm so excited to meet you. I've always dreamed of my big sister. She hugged me so hard that I felt she'd choke me.
Ew, get that Texan accent out of here. I reckon that's a pretty gross accent. Okay, listen, it just sounded very odd. Sweet Lord, that accent.
It was hard to let you go, even if they are great parents, but we're finally reunited, and now we'll spend time together. It's gonna be amazing. Amazing? Her words were giving me a headache.
Yeah, I'll see you on weekends or stuff like that, right? I mean, like, Mom, I'm not living with her, right? I'm not going back there, right? You're not sending me away?
I was still trying to take it all in when Sasha asked me to show her around. I wasn't super excited about it, but she seemed pretty pumped. Wow, you definitely got the best room in this mansion. You can see the pool from here. You have a lot of stuff. What's this? Ooh.
I reckon you got a lot of nice things to sell. I mean, to look at and look around in here and whatnot. We on the poverty-stricken line right across the yard. We ain't got much over there. We got crickets. We got satellite TV. That's pretty cool, I guess. You guys got YouTube over here? You got something fancy. I don't know what would be fancier than YouTube, but you know.
As if I didn't already feel bad about my birth mom abandoning me. It had only been a few days since Sasha moved to our town, but she was already driving me crazy. Even though she and my birth mom Nicola had their own place, you'd never know it by how often she came over.
Don't Don't you have your own home? Don't you have your own family? Your own mom? Go to her. Also, why are you getting pressed that this girl's like, oh, mom loved me so much? I'd be like, good for you. I'd be like, your mom loved me so much, she sent me to go live off with a rich family so I would be happy. So there's that. So who's the real lucky one? Huh?
I was excited to go to school and be normal, but when Mom and Dad dropped me off at school, I was stunned to see Sasha and Nicola there too. But the weirdest thing was, Sasha was wearing my clothes, the ones I did not give her.
Ooh! I'd be like, you know what? You live such a good life. Let her have them. The only way I would be mad, okay, let's say someone took my clothes, right? Go for it. As long as you're not constantly doing it, I need something to wear. I mean, I literally wear the same thing over and over again. I probably wasn't gonna wear that outfit anyway. I'm so blessed to have so much stuff. You know what? Take it. It looks good on you. Don't worry about it. I don't know, man. It sounds like someone's having a little case of only child syndrome.
I couldn't believe it. My parents just had to get Sasha in the same school as me. The moment I entered the hallway, I told my friends everything. Oh my God.
Okay, so now that we're hearing it from the crybaby's perspective, let's hear it from an adult perspective. Your biological mom and your parents thought, you know, it'd be nice if she went to school with her sister. Maybe they can start a friendship and get along with each other, you know? Let's put them in the same school. Oh, Eloise doesn't have that much clothes, you know? She just wants to look like her sister. Let's let her use the outfit so that way they can feel closer. But I don't know, someone's being a huge butt about it.
What happened to your accent? What accent? Wow, your hair, so awesome. I also love coloring my hair. I had green hair before I colored it purple. I must say, blue is your color, girl. Thanks a lot. Purple hair really suits you too. Actually, kind of makes you look like a bat.
You can't say that! Censor it, Mantax, you can't use that word! Family friendly on the Minecraft server, you know? She must have heard me talking smack about her Texan accent. She was like, oh no, I reckon it's a little too gross for you. I'll get rid of it. I don't know how Texans talk, clearly.
First day in school and she's charmed my friends. Once I got to class, I sat next to Lionel, but right then the teacher walked in and class started. After class, Lionel's friends took him for basketball practice. The next day, when I woke up for school, I heard Nicola and Sasha down.
Was that the guy from Haikyuu? What's he doing in here?
That Dad would be dropping us both off at school together. Yesterday, you lost your Tag Heuer watch. A day before, you couldn't find your Oakley sunglasses. And then later, both were on your table. Here, found it. It was right here. When I arrived at school, I was excited to see my friends, but then I got annoyed when I saw them all around Sasha.
I don't know. That doesn't seem so much as a Sasha problem. That just seems like your friends don't want to talk to you for some odd reason.
When lunchtime came around, I searched for Lionel everywhere, and then I spotted him with the last person I wanted him to be talking to, Sasha. Hey sis, what's up? Don't sis me. First, you and Mom just barge into my life. Then you start stealing my clothes, then my friends, and now Lionel?
I feel like we've seen this before. Also, why are you blaming her for talking to that dude? Shouldn't you be asking him, like, hey, why'd you spend lunch with her and not me? That's kind of weird, you know? But if you haven't defined your relationship with him, then I guess it doesn't really matter and you shouldn't be all that mad. That's just me.
I tried to leave with Lionel, but my bracelet got stuck in Sasha's bag. When I pulled it, her bag fell off and a box I recognized rolled out. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was the same one that Lionel had gifted me with my...
You're telling me that dude saw both of you, knew that you don't have purple hair and was like, oh my gosh, girl, you must have dyed your hair purple. That's crazy. That's a bad man's right there. He can't even tell the difference.
Your mom gave these to you? Yeah, right. These are limited edition Cartier earrings. All I know is Mom found them by the pool. Seen her eyeing my jewelry and designer clothes. But to steal? That was crossing the line.
So you're telling me your mom saw very nice earrings by the pool and be like, no one's using these. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna go ahead and give them to that's like me waiting for someone to take off their Rolex for a split second and then taking the Rolex and being like, oh, he wasn't using it. It's mine now. He clearly didn't want it. He took it off. If he wanted it, he would have kept it on, you know?
Tried telling my parents about everything and was totally surprised when they said I was being too suspicious. So one day, I snuck into Sasha and Nicole's house, and when I opened the door, the sight left me speechless. So many things were all piled up on a table. Even my snow globe was there.
Oh, the thieves! know, instead of going into their house, you could have probably just planted a camera in the house, recorded them taking stuff, and then show it to your parents. But, you know, I guess walking in on them and accusing them right there, and then I'm assuming you're gonna run back to your parents, tell them, and you're still not gonna have any proof that this happened. I don't know though.
You think I'm gonna let you run off after this? Right then, all of a sudden, Nicola started crying and Sasha hugged her tight. What was happening? It's me who stole all this stuff. Sasha, honey, you don't have to take the blame for it. Eloise, I've had this problem for so long.
I think they're called kleptomaniacs. I have to look that up, make sure and make sure I'm not telling you guys some misinformation. Hold on. Hey Siri, what's a kleptomaniac?
Here's some information.
Kleptomania is the inability to resist the urge to steal. See? There you go! She can't help it.
I didn't want to believe her, but their expressions said it all. I knew they weren't lying. So, you're the one who took my earrings? But I still don't get why you were acting so strange, copying my every move and everything else.
Oh, I don't know, because I just found out I have a sister and I've always wanted to meet you and I just wanted to be like you and I thought maybe doing this would make us closer. But you know, just me being me.
Because I want to be like you. Oh, but I love you both equally. Wait, she abandoned me when I was a kid? You were the lady I met at the zoo. That day I saw how happy you were, and I knew I could never give you the luxuries your adopted parents were giving you, so I walked away.
Like you abandoned her at the zoo? Or when did the abandoning happen? I need a good timeline here, you know? I know you just didn't walk into the zoo one day, saw some rich people and were like, here, take my child, please.
My mind was racing with all the new info. Sasha hadn't been trying to hurt me. She was just trying to keep our mom safe. I felt awful for ever suspecting her. I knew I had to step in somehow. The next day, when Sasha and Nicola were about to leave the house, my parents stopped them.
So now what we do is we leave little useless items out. And we feed her habit. Because she can't help but to steal the useless items. She's like that thing from the Harry Potter movies. It's not even the Harry Potter, the something creatures and where to find them. Like that thing that stuffs all the gold into his belly. That's what she is.
My parents arranged for Nicola to get the help she needed, and while she was away, Sasha stayed with us. We had lots of time to get to know each other better, and it was wonderful. We had movie nights, went on picnics, and even helped each other with our studies.
Who knew having a sibling would be so much fun? Also, the help that you usually get from those treatments for stealing is like when you go to reach for something, they smack your hand and tell you no. And then eventually your hand starts to hurt and you're like, ow, and then you learn your lesson. So I think that's it. Oh, well, it seems like it was a happy ending. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to turn on that little bell for notifications so you know when I go live or I post a new video, and I will see you all in the next one. Hey guys.